Waking up to a top 10 lacrosse matchup on Sunday morning. We welcome you to Chapel Hill, Dorrance Field. It's the defending Ivy League champs, the Princeton Tigers, and number 8 Princeton, number 4 North Carolina. And Brady Wambach wins the opening faceoff. He is taking it all the way, misses wide, and North Carolina gets the opening possession. Wambach has been very good at the faceoff X to start the season.
And this coach, a scoring threat from that faceoff X, which is a rarity in today's game.
Duffy and Petramala get their touches as North Carolina brings in their first midfield. Ty English dodging top side. North Carolina already 3 top 10 wins. Shot on the run and a goal! Andrew Price. Less than 40 seconds in, the Tar Heels strike
for Andrew Price as he pushes that one off the earth, gets topside, uses the ground to create some deception for Chronic in net, and that's just a beautiful shot placement.
This would be their next biggest win. Duffy spinning off the pick. Princeton's hung up here. Shot saved by Chronic. That was Levy on the wraparound, and another opportunity. Chronic up to the little bit of space for Kabiri. Under 10 on the shot clock. Running out of time. Gianfrancaro has that one bounce off his stick. Now Kabiri at Gianfrancaro. These two teams can play some good defense.
And with UNC, it was a question here early on with Peter Toman out for the season. That defense was going to be by committee.
Duffy tries to shovel one in, misses. So far, this 10-man ride from North Carolina, they'll pressure you. A couple Tar Heel defenders to the ground, but Princeton will slow things down. There's Bonanno spinning and misfiring. That was about 40 seconds in. Kabiri now. You'll notice with this Princeton offense, a lot of it comes from behind the goal and a lot of movement around the crease, picks being set.
They work well off ball. Constant movement is the name of the game for this Princeton offense.
Kabiri has them hung up top. Bonanno, left-handed shot, scores! And we're level at 1.
From behind the cage and puts this one on the money up top. The hitch gets to the middle of the...
On Friday, won the final 6 face-offs of the evening after a really slow start in his first couple of games at the X. Ball movement, off-ball movement for Princeton. Kabiri trying to get his hands free. He does, and Princeton takes the lead. Nate Kabiri, the sophomore, with his 4th goal.
Such great one trigger or action to another without stopping or resetting. It keeps that D communicating, second guessing, constantly using those multiple 2-game sets, and they find.
Kabiri up top. He's got a short stick. Skip pass. Palumbo has that rattle off the post. A little bit of wind picking up here. Dunphy nearly lost the handle. He did. Takeaway for North Carolina. Ashine picks it up. On in this first quarter, 2 high-powered offenses held in check to start things. The big Carson Kramer at 6'5", trying to work his way in. Kabiri whips it around. Mackesy, and that's saved by Gianfrancaro. One thing we've seen in the early going,
are both going to have exceptional games today to try to give their teams offensive possessions, because that defense in front of them is quite strong.
Kramer broke his stick. Yes, exit the field. Petramala misses. That stick is splintered in half on the shaft. Cameron somehow got that back. Skip pass, Kabiri. And it's saved. Gianfrancaro, make sure they settle down. Sort of a half-court offense rather than that transition offense. Matten coming around, bounce shot misses. Suchek being harassed on the crease. Jack Stahl knocked it. Kramer, Gianfacaro, another stop, standing tall in the net. As North Carolina's lone goal gives it off, Wertheim. Here's Duffy, he's been quiet, swimming. Matten, a great distributor, the junior spins, he fires off the post. Matten couldn't finish at close range. Was it the post again? McAsee working on a pick. Right side, Gianfacaro gobbles up the skip shot. English got inside, he misses. Matten to back it up. Matten knocks it down. Empty net, and we're tied. James Matten creates an opportunity and levels us at 2.
Here, unsettled offensive possessions and finding success on the back end. Matten with a wide open goal, golden opportunity, and we're tied at 2.
Neither squad has committed a significant amount of penalties their first few games. McAsee off the pick. On the crease, Burns! The flag and then the goal, and Princeton takes back the lead. A potential man-up opportunity coming. McAsee finds Burns on the doorstep. Not much time remaining. 10 seconds. McAsee. And he scores. Somehow snuck it into the low inside corner. A ridiculous the man-up opportunity the Tigers score.
Has heavily relied on that outside shot throughout his entire career. What great shot placement, and that's his spot out on the field on this offensive possession.
So after North Carolina tied it, a couple for Princeton. Dunphy tried an underhanded shot. He lost the thing you mentioned to me before the game. You said their approach is really strong from their close defense. They kind of stifle your dodge before it can start.
That's just with being really aggressive on the perimeter.
English tried an inverted look. He tried to shovel it. Craddock didn't know where. Haven't played from behind really at all in this 4-0 start. Maybe a couple of minutes. Price. Everybody for Princeton coming out to him. Duffy, short stick matchup. Early slide. Skip pass to English. The rip and the score. Duffy draws the short stick and North Carolina takes advantage.
To be able to give the Tar Heels the possession back, and then Owen Duffy stretching the field, facilitating this offense, and then finds Ty English, Gianfacaro, and just once again willing this Tar Heels team and gets them another possession.
Matten has Princeton hung up. Here comes Craddock out. Duffy inside. We are tied. Oh, and Duffy is getting going.
What a dime ties us up at 4. We'll be back right after this.
Dunphy finds Kabiri. Couldn't find the angle. Palumbo, well off cage. 10 seconds on the shot clock, nearly a turnover. Gotta go if you're Princeton. Mackesy, Gianfacaro again. No problem with the saves he's made today. The locker room with a slight edge. Levy. Spinning. Petramala. And that ricocheted off the post. Can't imagine North Carolina wants to stay that way. Hands free, bouncing one. Wide right. Levy underneath. North Carolina in front. Ryan Levy, the senior.
Ryan Levy, just an exceptional job here. He gets that short-on-short matchup, beats his man underneath, and it's all about that explosive first step. Uses
about a 30-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kramer misses. Got a lot of space there. Get the look! Gianfacaro, you gotta be kidding me! Point blank and another save. He's into double. Wertheim starts it. Madden had it go off his stick. Wertheim saves it. And he won't get a shot off. That'll do it for the first half. North Carolina with 3 goals to close out this first half. And Mike, they could both be there. And they're both trying to build that postseason resume. North Carolina was the top seed in 2021. They really haven't made much noise since that year. English rips one wide. Meanwhile, Princeton, 3 straight NCAA tournaments, back-to-back Ivy League champs. They haven't won a title since 2001. Petramala, ridiculous wraparound.
For Petramala, gets above goal line extended, gets his shoulder square to the cage, and just one fluid motion for
Princeton got several good looks. Gianfacaro was just too good. Stumbling and missing there was Quinn. 4 top 10 matchups to start the season. North Carolina arguably the most talented team. They did see Maryland in their second game. Shot to score! The quick stick from Sean Cameron. And Princeton breaks their drought.
That's just really good to get her around the top of the box and beat this UNC defense to their spot and buries that one in the bottom right corner, and you see
Bonanno knifing through the defense, gives it off. Kabiri has his man hung up. Wade, and we are tied. It's the Princeton midfield getting involved.
Team, and this midfield is really starting to produce for this Princeton Tigers squad. Beats his matchup with the split dodge, and once again, showcasing.
Anybody have a 40 time for Hoffman? I'll tell you what, it's like like a 4.3. He's blazing fast.
Incredibly quick and really showcased his dominant speed.
They've got him down at 5'9", 150. Whizzing one by there was... And now an opportunity in front. And it's Petramala. He has scored. And that was initially Egan.
Just wasting no time on this second chance opportunity. It was Duffy that had it on the inside. Petramala just locates it right below goal line extended, gets upfield, and
Levy inverted. Petramala, Kroddick with the save, and he gets the rebound as well. Couple big stops for Kroddick.
And your two-way guy, get it to a pole in the middle of the field, and especially when they don't have numbers on their side.
Kabiri working. Spinning. Palumbo! Kabiri finds him, and he finishes with the left hand. Back to a one-goal game.
And this is a way down this near side and bury it. He's a guy who desperately needed to get going for the Tigers.
Chance to knot things up for the Tigers. Nobody's led by more than 2 in this game. Still got Salucci matched up on Mackesy. Mackesy spinning, Salucci fell down. Kramer! Top corner! Tied at 8.
Look, from the 6'5", 245-pound Kramer, that's a tight end in the NFL, and he uses the full power on this shot.
Both these teams wrapping up their ACC Ivy League weekend. We got a back and forth one. Wertheim, English, let it hop out of his cross for a moment. Top side, and he misses just wide. Who's starting to heat up. Duffy, underhanded shot, no good, and Princeton in transition. 4-on-3, Mackesy, Princeton in front. The senior Coulter Mackesy on the fast break. 3 straight.
Duffy, get this ball out quick. And they find Mackesy, who uses a beautiful dodge in his bag and buries that one. What a great goal from Coulter Mackesy.
Right hand. So now to add to the long possession, we've got our second flag of the game. Both have been on North Carolina. Cameron skips one wide, and now we'll check on. Kabiri quarterbacking. Oh, nice job there. Cameron rattles one off the crossbar. Kabiri kept it alive. Cameron had the look. A few more seconds. Mackesy off the post again. Rebound behind the back. Another behind the back. And they convert. Back to back behind the backs. Finds the back of the net.
Second, continue to wreak havoc on their man-up opportunities. Mackesy gets it. It's bumped up back in the air, and they finish with a beautiful over-the-shoulder shot, and that's a very...
60 seconds to go in this third quarter. Duffy into traffic. Levy's pass wayward for Suchek, and now there's a loose ball in front of the crease. Petramala somehow came out with it. Now he shoots and he scores! The hat trick for Petramala.
What a look from Dominic out of that big old crowd of defense. Fires on the run. And the crowd just goes nuts. They love when Petramala gets the ball in his stick.
The offenses got rolling. Ten combined goals in that third quarter. We had 9 combined goals in the first half. Price had the first goal of this game. Duffy wrapping and scoring! Stumbling around the crease, he finishes to level us at 10.
It's 2 to 3 steps. Gets the ball, and he's pretty much already beat his matchup at X. That forward movement just generates so much power.
16 of 24. Petramala again. Croddick with the save. And Mike, you're next to me kind of saying settle it down if you're Princeton here. Give your defense a breather.
Really give them a breather. Give your personnel time to get onto the field and then set something up.
Cameron Gianfacaro to his knees for the stop. Kabiri might have got away with the ward there for a second, but it's saved by Gianfacaro. It keeps you in the top 5 if you're North Carolina, maybe moves you up to 3. If you're Princeton, a win here definitely puts you in the top 5. Petramala somehow through the defense, and finally it was batted away as he tried to shoot it. Bonanno didn't quite have the angle above GLE. Under 8 minutes to go. Wade, bottom corner. Princeton on the board in the fourth quarter.
Really nice dodge from Wade here. Plants his foot, gets to the...
Dunphy's been quiet, has the short stick. Mackesy hands free. You don't want to see that if you're North Carolina.
You can't allow him to drift down that alley like that. He is such a threat on the run.
Normally he'll put those away. Palumbo somehow swimming through everybody. Insanity. And Palumbo
just such a physical presence on this offense, fights through the contact, spins his way through that UNC defense and puts it in the back of the net. What an effort, what an individual effort from possession. They need to control this possession, settle things down for this offense, and just provide a calming presence. That midfield has been producing. Let's see what Owen Duffy can do here.
He's got 2 goals and an assist. Petramala has the hat trick. Here's Duffy now. English. Duffy with the assist. English goes top shelf.
3 parts of your dodge: the setup, the dodge, and the finish. And whether that finish is putting it in yourself or
can he create another goal? Petramala's hanging out up top. Cutting English, tried to spin and shovel one in, and who got to that first? It was Matten in North Carolina. Croddick made an
pops out on the wing and leaves him wide open, and he had the space and the time and room to shoot, just couldn't finish.
English, who just scored. Duffy working, scoring! Owen Duffy putting North Carolina on his back. It's his third of the afternoon, and we are tied at 12.
There. The second he stepped foot onto this campus, it was smooth sailing. And what a finish here with his left hand. Uses his body to create just a sliver of space.
Princeton comes up with it. So here we go, the Tigers with their first offensive possession in a few minutes.
Recognizes that he has that backup in Kabiri to be able to maintain the possession. Under 3 minutes left to go. Every pass that you make and shot that you take has to be perfect.
Palumbo! He has had a dominant second half.
Just an off ball quickly that this UNC defense just can't get set. Beats 2 defenders for the Tar Heels, and Palumbo with time and room here for Princeton.
Well, they've got about a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock, so you're just trying to run out the clock. Gian Ficcaro's out of the net right now. North Carolina's trying to double the ball. Dunphy stays alive. Second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Green harassed. Gets through everybody, and he's going to put this away. That should seal things for Princeton. Jackson Green on the empty net.
And for Jackson Green, was named player of the game by his peers in that Duke win.
Burns through North Carolina. A pair of massive wins on the weekend. And they have 3 top 10 victories to start the season.